The WWE has the wrestling community buzzing. Is it because Cody got color? No. Because The Rock dropped an F-bomb? Absolutely not. No, the community is buzzing because of this truck. Let's talk about it.
What do you want to talk about?
The WWE has been planting a lot of Easter eggs for the internet community to pick up on and talk about, such as The Rock's hand signal, Cody Rhodes' Bullet Club references. This could be something like that. Things like this keep the community engaged and talking online. And whether The Rock's hand gesture was an accident or not, the WWE team would likely notice the amount of discussion on small things like that and purposely try to include more Easter eggs to fuel the discussion online. However, according to this Reddit post from 10 years ago, I know it's a long time ago, but someone who says they work on the WWE crew when they come to their city, the WWE often will have around 14 production trucks at any given event. This number may have changed a little bit, but it's likely that they still have quite a few at each show. And digging in a little bit further, the truck design can range quite a lot. This photo taken in 2016 shows Stone Cold, Trish Stratus, Taker, and even the Ultimate Warrior. But with that said, generally speaking, the WWE use these trucks as an advertisement. Usually the trucks will have current superstars on them or things that they're trying to advertise now. In this case, with this truck, it seems it was more specifically geared towards advertising the WWE network, so they used some of the most popular wrestlers from different eras to advertise the network's vast library of content. So if the trucks are used mainly as an advertisement, what is this truck advertising exactly? Really, all we see is a logo and two relatively inactive wrestlers on a pretty bland looking truck. It could very well be an advertisement for these two specific wrestlers, and it really wouldn't surprise me if this was an Easter egg of some kind. What's more interesting is the WWE have a whole fleet of trucks decked out in WrestleMania 40 graphics. It would make more sense to put a truck with the WrestleMania logo and date back there, knowing that this clip would likely go viral on social media. So it would make more sense to advertise the actual show, but they didn't. Which leaves us with two options. Option A. They simply happened to have this truck as part of their fleet, and having it here was simply an oversight or something that nobody really put any thought into. Or option B, this was done with intention. As someone who actually was a wrestler and as someone who has a background in video production, I think this was done on purpose. I am positive that they would have done a quick rehearsal or walkthrough of this segment at some point during the day. An agent would have been there, The Rock and Rhodes would have been there, maybe Triple H, and a small production crew all would have been there during that rehearsal. And someone would have definitely talked about the background. We know that this scene was heavily rehearsed and is being done with a lot of intention because we can see a whole crew of people right around the corner when The Rock first comes out. Knowing how intense this scene was scripted out to be, I'm sure somebody was thinking about how the background looked and what we, the audience, are going to see. And I know this scene was rehearsed because it's right beside Cody's bus, so there's a lot of intention put into this whole scene, and they definitely picked this specific spot on purpose. They put Cody's bus here, they made sure it was right by an exit, they made sure there was no massive dumpsters or anything gross sitting in the background of their shot, and they likely at least had a discussion about the truck in the back. Now that doesn't rule out the possibility that maybe someone did say, hey, what about the truck back there? And somebody else said, it's fine the way it is. But I think unless they were teasing something specific, they would have wanted to swap this out for a WrestleMania 40 truck. This whole segment is clearly being produced with a lot of intention. If we look around the scene, we have these large overhead lights and we have these SUV headlights that are on for really no reason other than to backlight the scene. Now this is a little bit speculative because I can't say for sure, but these overhead lights in this particular part of the backstage area seem to be pointed towards the scene itself. Most of the lights in the background appear to be pointed downwards, but the ones closest to the segment seem to be pointed directly at The Rock and Cody Rhodes. And if you look closely, this light on the opposite side of this lamp here seems to be pointed directly at the truck. To add to all of this, Dave Meltzer previously reported, "Nothing is official, but the belief right now is that Steve Austin, Undertaker, and John Cena will have something at WrestleMania in some form." Again, that can be taken with a grain of salt, but if we're weighing the likelihood of this truck teasing something, this report tips the scale just a little bit further. So let me know what you think in the comments down below. Does this mean we're going to see some interference in the WrestleMania 40 main event? I, for one, can't wait to see Stone Cold Steve Austin hit the stunner, John Cena hit the attitude adjustment, and to finally finish off the final boss, a chick kick from Trish Stratus. But that's it for today. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe for more lore, and we'll see you next time.